I like him because he's funny and he's kind and he's got amazing friends. That's why I like him.
Awesome, yeah, Prabhu. Good, good, good. I think your voice is coming out much better than yesterday. What you can do is put a little more content in your speech. So, what are the kind of activities that this particular person does, Darwin?
He he plays soccer
Hmm.
and he also plays a board game with his brother.
That's it. So, you should tell him the. So, yeah, I like this particular cartoon character, Darwin, because of some points, and then you would add points. So, let me explain to you something about Darwin. He's a person who loves to play soccer, which even I love, and he plays with his brother in a beautiful manner. Plus, he does some activities. He's very humorous. Tell something about his characteristics. What he does. Is he humorous? Is he, witty? Is he intelligent? Whatever it is. Then some of the episodes you've seen, and now you would really agree with me that I really like this particular character. So I'm just making the flow. Introduction, body, conclusion. I'm just helping you out. But good, I think, Prabhu, you're doing it well. We can go to the next one. Nandini, you want to go next?
Hello everybody, today I'm going to be speaking about my favorite subject. My favorite subject is history. The reason I like history is because I like learning about the past, and history mentions a lot of things about like kings and their empires and all that. And history is a subject where if you want to learn it properly, it's not necessary that you have to by heart everything. It's like a story, so you just read it like twice or thrice, and everything gets into your mind, and then you can write it on your phone. By hearting is not a really good idea because I have gone through it. I used to by heart everything, and then it never used to work because you don't understand anything. You just by hearting everything. So it's better if you just read everything, and it'll get into your mind, and then you can do it on your own. Thank you.
Wow, good, man. So, Nandini, you've got your structure quite right. What you can do is slightly put pauses, slow your speech a little, especially when you're telling something important. The reason why you like history is because of, and the reason I like history is you just, whatever, A, B, just put a small pause between each sentence. It's because I like to go into the past. Now, give a small pause. And the second reason I like history is because it concerns kings and queens and princes. Give a small pause. And in modern school days, I really don't like it because you need to by heart things. But I love to, you know, read history through documentaries or national. So you just give a little pause so that it sinks into the person's, head. But otherwise, structure not a problem. You're going quite ahead. So we can go next to who wants to go. Mohana, you want to try it? Yes, we're all waiting.
My favorite hobby is craft. I like craft because it's very easy and you can do it very fast. I always do crafts in holidays. I do many crafts in my home. Thank you. So, only I like crafts.
Okay, good, good. Structure is good. Actually, you could have ended at that point of time. You don't need to say, the last sentence is not necessary. But otherwise, it was, flow was quite good. You're telling craft, introduction, body, conclusion. Quite okay, no problem. Yeah. So, Neve, you want to go ahead?
Yeah. So, my favorite hotel is Radisson Blue in Goa. I like that hotel. The reason I like it is the room service, the facilities, everything is perfect. And there's a gaming room also for gaming console. In that gaming room, they have gaming consoles like PS4, Xbox, or etc. And the room window is facing the beach, and the view is perfect. You should definitely visit there. Thank you.
Wow, Neve. Good, good, good. I think not just you got an IBC, you also went a step ahead. You did voice tone, which is pretty good. You can, even all the others, I was going to do that in the next stage. So lowering, increasing the voice, putting emotion in the voice is next step. Others Nandini only you can try it as you go ahead. Prabhu, putting life into your voice. So good, Neev. I think we are improving as it goes ahead. So shall I play a second video? So this is on actually clarity of speech. We're going to try to improve our clarity, and I'm going to run the video. So I've chosen some nice cartoon videos to ensure that all of you are engaged.
Wow, brains! What's the matter, Charlie Brown? My teacher assigned me an oral report. I'm terrible at oral reports, Linus. Every time I get up in front of the class, my legs shake, my hands sweat, and my stomach begins to hurt. I always end up making a fool of myself. Maybe you just need to be better prepared, Charlie Brown. A fear of public speaking is most likely rooted in unpreparedness. What are you talking about? I've had more practice at making a fool of myself than anyone I know. I couldn't be more prepared. Good grief, I'm doomed. Saved! I'm saved! Yay! Shh! Step 1. Loosen up the body. Muscle tension will drain energy from effective speech delivery. Gee, that's easy enough to do. I feel sorta silly. I'm getting it! Step 2. Poor enunciation can ruin oral presentation. Practice this list of tongue twisters to limber up the tongue. Peter Picker piped a pickle. Seashells sold Sally's seashores. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. This is easy. Step 3. Visualize success. See yourself delivering the perfect presentation. I can see it. I'm really visualizing. I'm visualizing. You were right, Linus. All I needed was preparation, and I prepared all weekend long at the library. This report will be a piece of cake. Next, visualize. Visualize. Here goes. Sally pickled Peter at the seashore.
So, couple of things here. One is, of course, on loosening of the body, okay, which person told. As you speak, it should be natural. Again, an emphasis. Second is clarity of words. So we are actually going to run a small exercise on trying to ensure clarity of words. And third, of course, is eye contact. So you're going to read this particular sentence one by one. Yeah. So we can start with Neve. Can you read the first one?
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper picked. If Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Piper pickled?
Okay, fine. Mohana, try the second one below.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter's bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of bitter butter will make my batter better. So it was better. Betty Butter bought a bit of bitter butter.
Okay. Nandini,
Yeah.
how much?
How much wood would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck would chuck wood? He would chuck he would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Good. Prabhu, do the next three.
Okay. She she sells she what? Oh, she sells she shells by the seashore.
Next.
How can a clam cram in a clean cream can?
Okay.
Ice cream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Excellent. So, Neve, can you do these three?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, she sells.
She sells seashells by the seashore. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream. Ice cream.
Excellent. So, Mohana, how much wood?
How much would a woodchuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Okay, good. Nandini, go for the second one. Oh, sorry. Nandini, you're muted.
Yeah, yeah, okay.
Betty
Betty,
Butter.
Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So that was better Betty Butter, but a bit better butter.
Perfect. Yes, and Prabhu, try the first one.
Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of peppers. Peter Pepper picked if Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Pepper picked?
Picked. Okay, good. Neve, try the second one.
Yes, sir. Betty Butter bought some butter, but she said the butter is bitter. If I put it in my batter, it will make my batter bitter. But a bit of better butter will make my batter better. So, so it was better. Betty Butter bought a bit of better butter.
Awesome, going well. Mohana,
Yes,
Peter.
Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers. A peck of pickled peppers Pepper picked. If Peter Pepper picked a peck of pickled peppers, where's the peck of pickled peppers Peter Pepper picked?
That's it. Okay, and Nandini, try the last three.
She sells seashells by the seashore. How can a clam cram in a clean cream can? I scream, you scream, we all scream for ice cream.
Awesome, and we have Prabhu.
How much would a woodchuck chuck if a woodchuck could chuck wood? He would as much as he could and chuck as much wood as a woodchuck would if a woodchuck could chuck wood.
Perfect. So every word that we say should be emphasized and should be clear. As we talk. So let's do a third topic. Pick up another topic, and this is the last of the favorites. After this, we have other topics around it. So pick up any one topic which you have not done before, and you're going to talk it again. And this time, make it longer. Try to make it longer, maybe 1.5 minutes. Put some emotion into it, some voice tone into it. My favorite festival is Holi, and whatever it is, and then the reasons why you like it. Sorry, Neil, you are saying something?
No, sir.
Okay. Just take a minute, make it good. I'm ready, yeah, whenever you are. I've unmuted all of you. Who wants to go first? Yeah, who wants to go first? Nandini?
Hello everybody. Today I'm going to be speaking about my favorite vacation. My favorite vacation was when I went to Bangalore to meet one of my best friends after about 4 years, and I was really excited. We did a lot of fun things together, like making crafts. We baked cakes. We had sleepovers, and we watched a lot of horror movies. Um, and we also went to amusement park because me and my friend loves amusement parks. We love roller coasters. Uh, so this is one of the most memorable vacations I will cherish forever. Thank you.
Wonderful. The introduction body conclusion was great, Nandini. But where you can actually improve is the breaks. There were a lot of breaks, you know. So, uh, um, those are called as breaks. It has to be kind of a smooth flow. I went with my cousin to the roller coasters, and we had a great time. It should not be. I went with the cousin. So we went this, etc. So those breaks are the ones which kind of can make or break a speech. But otherwise, the basic structure is amazing. next time you do it, you can put some breaks, and also you can try to put some more voice tones, as it goes on. Just comes with practice. That's it. So, Mohana, you want to go next? Yes.
My favorite hobby is
Yeah. I can hear you.
start.
Yeah. Please. Mohana, yeah.
My favorite festival is Diwali. I like it because I like to burst crackers, wear new dress, and make sweets. And I can play with my friends and cousins and even burst crackers with them. That's why I like Diwali. Thank you.
Very good, Mohana. I think the voice is coming out. We can make some more points into it. Burst crackers, light lamps. What do you eat? How do you feel? What are parents doing? What are siblings doing? Try to get some more visuals into it. Yeah. So, Neve, you want to try it?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
My favorite video game is Granny Chapter 2. In this game, Granny and Grandpa kidnap you from your house and drop you at their house. And you have 5 days to escape. And if you don't escape in that 5 days, they will kill you completely. So in that game, there are clues. And there are 3 options to escape. By the boat, by the door, by the main door, or by the helicopter. I find this game very interesting, and it's a horror game. That's why. Thank you and have a nice day.
Awesome, Neve. Everything going on well, except that the landing was a little shaky. You can land a little more strong, So
Yes, sir.
at the end, so it's like a plane taking off. Take off, in the air, landing. Plane taking off is introduction, in the air, body,
Body.
landing is conclusion. And landing is very critical. If a plane doesn't land, you will never reach your destination. So the landing is, has to be very firm and good. But good, I think the basic structure is coming right. Prabhu, we're going to try it.
Okay. My favorite book is The Ice Monster, and I would recommend it to my friends because it's very funny and there are many characters in that book, and it's also very interesting. It's like a rescue mission for an extinct animal who is trapped in a cage, and it's a mammoth, a baby mammoth. They have a plan to save it, and then they first include thunder in that too.
Awesome, Prabhu. Your end was a little, you kind of shook off at the end, So, your favorite movie or whatever book is Ice, etc. You explained the particular, what it is all about, etc. And then the conclusion is something which should be really conclusive, So that's the key thing that can, make or break everything. So let's go to another. There's another small video. I'm just going to play that before I take you into a different direction. Just a minute. So this is a speech given by a very
I'm
famous.
proud. Well, in fact, I'm very proud to be the first Pashtun.
Now, the reason I'm playing the speech is, although the speech is given by a person who English is not the native language, she has actually run it quite well in terms of the pause, the speed of the speech. So just see where she puts the emphasis, you'll understand quite a bit around it. You must have heard of this particular person.
I'm proud. Well, in fact, I'm very proud to be the first Pashtun the first Pakistani and the youngest person to receive this award.
So you see the emphasis. There are three things she mentioned. First Pashtun, first Pakistani, and the youngest person. This is the power of three. She's used this power of three, and it's a well-written speech. Maybe somebody else wrote it for her, but it's kind of come out well.
Along with that, I'm pretty certain that I'm also the first recipient of the Nobel Peace Prize who still fights with her younger brothers. I want there to be peace everywhere, but my brothers and I are still working on that. I'm also honored to receive this award together with Kailash Satyarthi, who has been a champion for children's rights for a long time, twice as long, in fact, than I have been alive. I'm proud that we can work together. We can work together and show the world that an Indian and a Pakistani, they can work together and achieve their goals of children's rights. Dear brothers and sisters, I was named after the inspirational Malala of Maiwand, who is the Pashtun Joan of Arc. The word Malala means grief-stricken, sad. But in order to lend some happiness to it, my grandfather would always call me Malala, the happiest girl in the world. And today, I'm very happy that we are together fighting for an important cause. This award is not just for me. It is for those forgotten children who want education. It is for those frightened children who want peace. It is for those voiceless children who want change.
So again, she's used the power of three with adjectives: frightened, voiceless, children. So she's used this, power of three again, and with adjectives.
I'm here to stand up for their rights, to raise their voice. It is not time to pity them. It is not time to pity them. It is time to take action. So it becomes the last time. The last time. So it becomes the last time that we see a child deprived of education.
So when you have to emphasize something, she repeats the words twice, of course, because she's on a stage. We don't need to do it. It's more of a political thing, but there is a pause that she puts, it's the last time, and then you're wondering, what is the last time? What is the last time all about? So it gets us thinking. Are we correct? And then she says that the child is deprived of, whatever, education, etc.
I have found that people describe me in many different ways. Some people call me the girl who was shot by the Taliban, and some the girl who fought for her rights. Some people call me a Nobel laureate now. However, my brothers still call me that annoying bossy sister. As far as I know, I'm just a committed and even stubborn person who wants to see every child getting quality education, who wants to see women having equal rights, and who wants peace in every corner of the world.
So, this particular speech, although it was read out, it was read out through somebody had written it for her. Okay, so it was very good English, because very good structured speech, power of three, pause, and she had, I think, practiced it multiple times. Adjectives, she had put it, so never could we lose a touch of it, and humor. She kept putting a little bit of side and humor around it. So I thought, are you okay to doing one more speech? Shall I give a fresh set of topics? So we have crossed the stage. I thought we can go to it's a little different from the earlier one. You can choose any of the two of the four. Who do I love the most and why? What am I good at? What scares me the most and my happiest memory? So you can take any one of these four topics, any one, and it's a little different. Just trying to move the needle up for all of you. So it's, who do I love the most and why? What am I good at? What scares me the most? And you have to really explain everything, why it scares you the most. My happiest memory. You have to explain, why exactly is it, happy. So we just try one, of this, and then before we take a break. You can make a few notes if you want. Now we're really getting into structure, You need to build up a structure of the speech. Welcome back, Prabhu. So we're just trying to practice one final speech. You have to choose any one of the four. Who do I love the most and why? What am I good at? What scares me the most and my happiest memory?
Sir, we should choose only one.
Today, right now only one. Then you choose any one, and then for homework, I'll give you the rest you can choose for the next week. Yeah, Mona, I can hear you.
So, sir, we should prepare a speech about what scares me the most.
Okay, if you choose what scares you the most, right now I'm just going to hear, So, hello everybody. My name is Dev. What scares you the most is ghosts or whatever it is, and then you have to give reasons why it scares you. So I'm scared of ghosts, because from my childhood I've been seeing them all around me. Okay, and few experiences. When I was 5 years old, this came out of my closet. This came. So make it visual. You have to make it really visual, and
I can't sleep at night.
whatever it is. Yeah, it has to be nice and like a story, nice, good format. Anyone you can take anyone.
Yes.
Prabhu, can you see? Can you see us?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just bend the mobile a little. I think. Yes, now we can see you. Correct, correct. So just choose any one of this right now, and we'll try it out. And then the remaining three you can try it, over the course of the week. Are we ready? Yes, so I think let's try out one round before we break for the day. Anybody wants to try it first? Yes, Prabhu, you're awesome. You're muted. Yeah. Yes, Prabhu.
The thing that scares me the most are heights. The reason why I'm terrified of heights is I keep on worrying if I will fall or and my hands keep getting sweaty, and then I just keep my eyes closed. That's why I'm terrified of heights.
Awesome, Prabhu. Very good, very good. The start was very good, very confident. The smile on the face and all. But I think somewhere in the middle, the weather started getting rough. The plain weather started getting rough. So the takeoff was very good. But then, suddenly people started getting rough on you. So I'm scared of heights. And the reason I'm scared of heights is because what was since childhood, etc. You have to explain a little more, why you're scared of heights and, what are the reasons. And you have to land it well. And these are the key reasons. I hope someday that I go through some experiences which helps me overcome this fear. Thank you. You can end it. You have to end it in a very dramatic manner, in a very conclusive manner. But good, I think good attempt. Nandini, you want to try it?
So the person who I love the most is my mother. I love her because she does plenty of things for me, and she does plenty of things for me. She helps me in my studies. She's like my pillar of support. I fight with her often, but I cannot live a day without her. So she's the best mom in the world. I love her. Thank you.
Nandini, what I liked best about her speech today was there was a naturalness that came in, So that was really good because you were kind of speaking from the heart, and that's something that you should continue. You can actually extend a little more. You had a good emotional point that there's never a day I can live without her. So you should actually pause, I do fight with her quite a bit, but there's never a day I, I can live without her. And then you should pause, because any statement like that should have a small 1 second, pregnant pause, and then you should kind of go ahead. But good, Nandini, I think you're doing really well. And Mohana, you want to try it? I've just unmuted you.
The dark night scares me the most because the winds blow very cold and very dark without the lights in the night. So this scares me the most in the night. Thank you.
Awesome. Get some more life into it, Mohana. You're reading it out, which is okay. But next week when we meet, there should be some life, in when you say the dark night scares me the most because of so and so things, and there should be a little bit of feeling into it. You can kind of practice as it goes ahead. Yes, Steve. Yeah.
The thing that scares me the most is horror movies. I have heard that from my friend that at 3 a.m. all the souls wake up and they try to scare someone. Horror things, and you can't sleep at night also. My mom is like, you read Gayatri Mantra 100 times, you'll sleep. You sleep on your own. And I still play that video game Granny Chapter 2. That is also a horror thing. And I'm trying to overcome this fear. Thank you and have a nice day.
Good, Neve. I think good. You're pausing well. You're improving well in terms of things. Somewhere in between, I felt the speech a little staggered, but it's fine. I think in some sense you're doing quite well. And the thing that you love the most, or what makes you very scared, is horror movies. And then you mentioned 3 a.m. And then a good pause it was. And I'm even scared to get up at night. I can't sleep at night. So at that point, you should pause a little and then you paused at the wrong time. You did pause, but you paused before. Okay, pause a little after. But it's going well. I think 4 of you, you're really cracking it well. I'm quite happy around it. So what I wanted to do for next week is to choose another 2 topics. Choose another 2 topics which you have not done, and I'll put it in the WhatsApp group also. And you can try to create it. We'll meet again on next Friday. 10 o'clock is okay,
Yes, sir.
because I think you have some school and all, right? So I thought we can run it on Friday and Saturday. I'll put in the group also. So Friday 10 a.m. India time, and again Saturday 10 a.m. India time. That should be best. But prepare 2 out of this, and then we can take it ahead. Good, yeah.
Yes, sir.
So quickly, what are the top learnings for today? Neve, anything new that you learned today?
I learned where to pause and get naturalness to your speech.
Wow, very good. Prabhu?
I learned new tongue twisters.
Okay. Good. And tongue twister is very good to improve the clarity in your speech. Every word should be said completely. How many of you sing songs? Anybody sing songs? The 4 of you? Heard of songs? Okay. See, when you sing songs, one of the first things that the teacher will tell you is to pronounce each word, correct? Whichever language, each word. You cannot leave any word because it is connected to, harmony. It has to go completely. Sa, re, ga, ma. You cannot be, sa, re, ga, ma. You can't break anything. You have to tell every word, every syllable completely. So that's the reason I put tongue twisters. Excellent, Prabhu. Mohana, anything new?
I learned that I should learn naturalness.
Naturalness. Good. You're coming well, actually. Very good. Excellent. Nandini, what about you?
Where to pause and the clarity of the speech.
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Love you all. And I will see you again next week, Friday at 10 a.m.
Okay.
For the next round of Speakology. So till then, all the best. Thank
Bye,
you.
sir.
Bye bye. Have a good day. Bye bye.
Bye.